business, trying to figure it all out. I am off work. I am on vacation. I've actually been on vacation for several days, but y'all, when I tell you, I I didn't realize until my vacation started and until I was off work. My last day of work was last Friday, this past Friday. And I did not realize until I was actually off how exhausted that I was. I didn't. Like the first few days, because today is Wednesday, the first few days, the first couple days, no, the first few days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I could not hardly move to do anything. I'm not even joking. Like I went, me and Aubrey went out Sunday. I slept most of the day Saturday. And of course, I was up at night, but I wasn't really doing much. I was like playing Candy Crush and watching TV. And y'all know I love to eat. I wasn't even like in the kitchen, raiding the kitchen, like the cabinets, fridge, none of that. I was just up here in my room, just watching TV and just kind of like dozing off and on. I was completely exhausted. And then on Sunday, I posted a little video. It's like a 5-minute video, not quite 5 minutes, of me getting ready for me and Aubrey to go have some time together on Sunday. And we ran around, did some stuff that she needed to do, and then went and had some dinner together, which was nice because we love to cut up and have fun together. And then Monday, I was just overcome with tiredness. And then yesterday, which was Tuesday, I finally was able to, I purged some clothes and stuff from my room that I've been wanting to throw out because, I'm stuck on this whole move thing in the spring. So, getting rid of stuff and cleaning out drawers in my room and just going over my bills, making sure things are caught up and where they should be, and just that kind of thing. And of course, watching TV. Before I went to bed this morning, like I feel like things are evening out. Like I'm feeling, watch the time because I got to do my grocery pickup. I got to be leaving in like 30 minutes to be on time. So I like today I feel like things are starting to even out and I'm feeling better, not as exhausted. And I just got out the shower, y'all, so my hair is like but yeah, it was rough there for a second. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I need a brush. This isn't the brush I want, but it's the brush I'm going to use. I'm just going to throw my hair back up in a top knot or something quick, because I can't be playing around as I do my grocery pickup. A conditioner in my hair and a little bit of oil. I kind of want to straighten it out again just because I feel like it is such an easier process of styling when it's straight versus when it's in this state. It can be a handful sometimes. But yeah, a lot. I mean, I haven't been posting videos like I was. Of course, you realize that. But a lot has happened. Like, it has. Like, I had gotten this, like, some weeks ago. I had gotten this notice for jury duty, y'all. Oh my gosh. First of all, when I saw the envelope come in the mail, it was intense. Because I'm like, what am I getting from the courts? Like, I'm thinking, before I even opened it, I was like, oh, shoot, did I past one of those light cameras, those red light cameras. That was my first thought. You know, maybe I ran a light or was speeding. I don't run lights like that, y'all. I mean, I'm not gonna say I never have, but I really, I'm not that type of driver, just to be out running lights, to be running lights. And I really try to avoid that at all costs. But now speeding, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, when I'm trying to get to work and I'm running late, I might. But for the most part, I think I'm a pretty safe driver. Have I always been? Probably not. But I can just say, as of today, I am. So yeah, I get this thing in the mail, and I'm like, what is going on? It's from the it's from the courts on the Montgomery County courts on the outside. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I open it up, and it says jury duty, and it gives me a date. And at first, it was like I was just before my vacation, so I was like, I don't have time to deal with this. So I just set it to the side, and I was like, I'm just gonna ignore this right now. And so that I did, and of course, as we all know, it's, you know, you can't just ignore things. You have to address them, or they just don't go anywhere. So I ended up getting a second notice, and this notice was like, you know, to make a long story short, you need to respond to the jury duty notice. I'm like, dang. So I'm like thinking on it, and they sent this email, and they sent this thing where I guess you take a survey so they could see if you're appropriate for it. And I was like ticked off because, first of all, they send this notice is like very disruptive for me in my life. I'm like, this is just disruptive. I understand that they need juries and stuff like this, and it has to happen, but come on now. So I went ahead and I sent an email, and I oh yeah, here's my edge brush. I sent an email, and I'm like, you know, first of all, you all know, or if you've seen my videos before, that I've been a night shift worker for a long time. I'm asleep all day. I'm up all night. Now, unless they have jury duty at night, it's not going to work. Plus, they send this in the letter. Within the letter, it says that they're going to well, let me rewind. Okay, so I sent an email, okay, before I got that second notice. And in the email, I'm letting them know, you know, I cannot afford to do this. I mean, they're offering $10 at $10 per night, per day of jury duty as payment. I'm like, come on. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. That's not gonna work for me. And you know, it's nowhere in comparison to what most people would make in a day. So I'm like, no thank you. And, you know, I cannot afford this, okay? Stop playing. So they were tired of playing with me. They sent me they sent me an email, because I had sent an email. And the email was very, you know, to the point. Email was like, basically, it was saying what the law is, like when you get a jury duty notice, like what my obligation is as a citizen, as a person that's gotten this notice. It's telling me what my responsibility is. So I'm like, dang, this is not how I anticipated this going. So I'm like, well, I can't afford it. So I said, I sent them a message, and I'm like, who's gonna pay my car payment? You know, this is ridiculous. Plus, I stay up all night long, and I sleep in the daytime. There's no way I'm gonna be able to stay up for this. Like, I was just laying down how it truly is. Like, come on. And you know, had they said, okay, we're gonna pay what you would be missing at work, you know, I probably could have made myself try to stay up. But no, something that serious, honestly, it has to be someone that's got their wits about them and is serious, because you can't be playing around with someone's, you know, jury duty is serious. I wouldn't want somebody determining my fate and they had the same attitude that I had, because I was like, no. So once they reviewed everything, you know, they actually, whoever responded to my emails and messages and stuff, like, they were great. They actually were like, you know, we will work with you because we understand that you do work the night shift. They asked me for my employer's number. I gave them my employer's number. I sent them what my hours are, and I'm like, hey, I'm working 12-hour shifts every night. I am up you know, I am up, you know, I'm sleep during the day. I work the 12-hour shifts every night. And right now I'm working 6 and 7 days a week. You know, that's basically what I sent them. And I happily gave them my employer's number because, you know, I wouldn't lie about something like that. And I don't have anything to hide. So I was like, here you go. And so I ended up getting an email and a, a letter, a more formal letter, that I was excused from jury duty. But my goodness, y'all, that system, I mean, I'm not crazy about that, just for the simple fact, you know, I'm a real person. I have bills that I have to keep paid. Nobody's going to come pay my bills for me. And that is just not, it's not set up for people like me who just, you know, it's up to me to keep the lights on and the rent paid and my car paid and insurance and the credit cards and everything else that I have. You know, it's in food, everything. So if it's a person that's just a single person, that's hard to do. Take off for a week and then only get 10, you know, these days it is. So, at least for me, you know, everybody's story is different. And plus, I know me. There's no way I would have stayed awake. At some point, they would have been like, ma'am, yeah, that would not have been good. So yeah, that happened. So if you get a jury duty notice, respond. Because they will want some answers. So yeah, my grocery pickup, I placed it early this morning before I went to bed. And yeah, it was nice. Aubrey had given me a card that she got to put towards the groceries. I was like, okay, that's a nice surprise. I just didn't expect that. But of course, I appreciate that. Let me put a face on real quick. Oh, before I went to bed this morning, like, I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about the fact that I love war movies. Like, I think in maybe another life, I was like I was like, I don't know, a soldier, or I am so, that's something that I just love, is war movies. And I'm not sure why I've always been like that. And I've always thought about that, like maybe in another life, that's what, you know, I did. I was in battle or something like that. I know you guys think I sound crazy, but I'm dead serious right now. Kind of want to change my watch band, but I really don't have time to be playing around, so I don't think I'm going to change it right now. I was going to put a tan one on, but it's okay. So yeah, hopefully you guys, I don't know if you noticed, I actually deleted a lot of my videos. I'm not sure how many I deleted. I was like, how many do I have? I deleted a lot of them. And yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that, but I was just like, I'm gonna delete some of these videos. It says faith, have faith in the Lord, or have faith in yourself, have faith in the ones you love, have faith in your ideas and your goals. But yeah, so I I feel like I'm getting ready to cut up. Yeah, I just had a lazy couple of days. Kind of wondering, on my grocery order, I actually ordered purple carrot, some purple carrot meals, and I had one that I loved so much. Like it's the elote, I think that's how you say it, elote meal or whatever. It is delicious, y'all. And I actually have a coworker of mine that's on the day shift, and he's always kind of teasing me about the foods that I eat and asking questions and stuff. Well, I finally got him hooked on to some stuff. He actually sent me a text earlier, and he was like, that those chicken patties taste like the ones that I usually eat, because I had in the department I work in, we have our refrigerator, and I took some and put some Impossible chicken patties in there, and they're really good in the air fryer. Even though if there's a couple times when I've been at work and I just haven't done that, I because we do have an air fryer at work, but I just put them in the microwave, and they're still really good. But when I'm here at home and I fix them, they're definitely going in the air fryer to be fixed. And the consistency is really good. They're just good. And I was telling him about them because I had taken him some Morningstar bacon, which I also love. And I told him, I said, do not smell this before you cook it, because it does kind of resemble like dog snacks. And so I was afraid that he wasn't going to eat them. I was like, he's never going to eat these now. But he did, and he liked them. And so I took the chicken patties, and he sent me a text today telling me that they were slamming or slapping. That's what he said. They were slapping. It's like, okay then. So I was really happy about that. So I told him, I'm like, you know what? I am going to take him some, I like to eat the vegan steak strips. Move my camera up some now. Let's get through these eyebrows. Hopefully it won't come tumbling down, y'all. But so yeah, I told him I would bring him some vegan steak strips, and so he can try those, because I think those are really good. Especially, I like to fix mine like saute peppers and onions, and then have them in a soft street taco tortilla, like a street taco size tortilla, and just with a little hot sauce or just whatever sauce, or a dab of sour cream. They're just delicious like that. And it's also really good that way with the peppers and onions, just over some rice. I love jasmine rice. This is not my normal eyebrow brush, so it is not it's not even going on like how I need it to, but I don't see my regular brush, and I don't have time to be. So probably on Friday, I'm probably going to finally go get my car detailed. I know y'all have heard me talk about this for months. But there's a place I used to go all the time that does inside outside, and I didn't even know if they were still open because it's not like on the side of town that I live on. But yeah, I'm gonna go Friday because I looked online, and yeah, they are. I don't know why, I just assumed that they weren't open anymore. What time is it? Doing okay on time. Just gotta throw my shoes on. So for Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow, does not even feel like it, okay? Um, I'm not cooking this year. I think I mentioned that. I'm not cooking. And I'm way too tired because my mom had sent me this text, and she was like, if you cook this year, you know, she's dieting right now. So she's like, you know, I just want this and this and this, you know, just trying to cut down on what she's eating. And I'm like, okay, well, I told her, I said, I'm at this time I wasn't on vacation yet, but I told her, I said, I'm too exhausted to cook this year. I've cooked for many years, and that's what she texted back. She was like, we have put in our years of cooking, and I can't. I just don't want to. And so I told her, I said, well, I had planned to order, because I knew I wasn't going to be cooking. I had planned to order from the Honey Baked Ham Company. And I said, well, I just, you know, get the food together and I could take it there or drop it off or however she wanted to do it. And she was like, no, she was like, you just enjoy being off. And I was like, oh, a part of that makes me feel so guilty, even though I know it's not my responsibility to just take care of Thanksgiving for everyone. It's just what I want to do, you know? I just hate to think of my family not having, you know, a Thanksgiving, because I would cook for her, and then my oldest brother, he lives here in the same city, so I would cook enough for him as well, and he really enjoyed it last year. And so a part of me felt kind of guilty, like I wanted, I wish I had the energy to do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure if it came down to it, I really could. I just do not want to, y'all. I work so many hours, and I just want to be lazy and do nothing, actually. So, um, I talked to Aubrey about it, and I'm like, well, me and you can go out and get some dinner, um, and just, you know, so that we have some food. Because, of course, I'm not going to have my baby girl not have anything for Thanksgiving. So, even though I know she's about to be 27, I get it. She's still my baby. Okay. So I made reservations. I try to make reservations at this place called Cooper's Hawk. because she's been there, but I haven't. And I heard the food is really good. So I was like, I'll just make a reservation there. We'll have that for Thanksgiving, because they're offering regular menu items and they're offering some Thanksgiving traditional items. So, and there were things off the regular menu that I could definitely eat. So I tried to make the reservation, none left for Thanksgiving. So I ended up, I said, well, what about El Mason? There's this place called El Mason that has Cuban food, Latin American food, and delicious food. It is so good. And I was like thinking of it. I'm like, they're not going to have anything open there for sure. But I made a reservation online, and it's weird because when I looked online, I said, okay, let me make the reservation for 6. But when I got on to kind of check out the menu and stuff, like on the website, it was saying that the last reservation was at 4. So I was like, Luckily, I was able to call there and speak with someone. And I'm so glad I did that, because she was like, yeah, we're only taking reservations until 4 o'clock. And I was like, oh my goodness. So she was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and put you guys down for 4 o'clock. I was like, yes. So we will be going. And it sounds like a really fancy place, but I could easily wear a pair of jeans and something cute. It doesn't have to be like dress up, or you could dress up. It's very versatile in that way. So, yeah, I'm excited about that, just because I have not eaten there in a while, in a long time. The last time I ate their food was when me and Aubrey went to a festival at the Phrase, and they had a food truck there. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. They have some vegetarian meals and they have plenty of seafood. So if you're following a pescatarian diet as I am, then you're good to go there. A little bit more color. It's so pale right now. Oh my goodness. I'm pale and my face is fat. That's nothing new though. Nice and natural. Oh. I actually have new eyeshadow from Ipsy. I did not review my bag. I was busy sleeping. I really was. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, so I got this. I would open it, but it was broken when I opened it. Like the colors, there's 4 colors that are really pretty. Something I would definitely wear, but 2 were broken. So I opened it the first time and it made a mess everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. And I think what I'm gonna do is, if I have enough patience with myself, I'll add a few droppers of water in there and stir it around and pat it, and I'll let it reset. But yeah, it made a huge mess the first time I opened it up. Some mascara. I am really excited about going to dinner tomorrow. I need to figure out if, I think I'm gonna wait and go to my mom's on maybe Friday. I mean, I definitely don't want to be out in any shopping crowds. I don't do the whole Black Friday thing. I'm more of an online shopper. Even though, I mean, I will go to some stores, but I'm just really not feeling it. It's like, I don't know. It's anymore. It's a freaking gamble when you go into a store or to even to a restaurant or a gas station or wherever you go out in the community, whether it's close to home or not close to home, you're taking a gamble. Like I was catching up on the news yesterday, and they were talking more. I don't know if you guys have been following the news about the Walmart shooter. I mean, it's just, oh my goodness. I mean, that could have been any one of us. I mean, can you imagine being in a store and, like, for instance, I mean, I would go into stores. I mean, we're always playing around and just being goofy and having a good time. I mean, every time we go to the store, we're like that. Every single time we're having a good time and being real playful. And, you know, I could not imagine all of a sudden being in a store or a church or anywhere, a restaurant, and all of a sudden gunfire just, you know, ring out. It's just craziness. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. And I mean, in this case, it's like no one will ever know unless there's any information left behind. No one will ever know why the person did it, because he's dead as well. He's dead. So it's just unfortunate. And in this time of year, can you imagine how those people's families are trying to cope with this at the holiday time? Very hard. So we all have to be thankful for just being able to get back and forth to where we gotta go. So yeah, I don't plan on doing hardly anything after except for going out to get a bite to eat with Abrielle. And then I think I'll be inside the rest of the time. I'm a homebody anyway, so it's not hard for me. But yeah, you guys be safe out there for sure. But have a good time with your family and friends. And be thankful, first and foremost. Just be thankful. So, yeah, I'm almost ready here. I'm like right on time, y'all. Luckily, I don't have to get gas. So I'm gonna put my socks and shoes on real quick. I am just dressed for an off day. I am not, when I grab my nose ring, I am not, actually I have one here. I am not looking special. Put it that way. It's not really the nose ring that I want, but I can always change it. In a sweater. And some smell good. Just a day off outfit. Sweater, jeans. Looking all cute. Hey. These jeans are so comfortable. Calm down. Let me get my shoes and socks. So I'm just gonna put on some Uggs. I have some cute no-show lace socks. Lace no-shows. I'm just, I know y'all are probably like, well, you're only running to the store. I can't help myself. I think I told y'all before I get this from my mom. I can't just throw on like something and go to the store. I just, because, you know, you never know if you're gonna see people. You never know if something's happening. You're gonna have to be on the news. Let me grab my jacket. Hold on just a second. This back up. I didn't realize how low that was. I don't know why my I think I usually have it here anyway. I'm just tripping. There we go. I know y'all heard my knee pop. On a cozy little cover up. I don't know if anybody told you today, but I appreciate you. I do. I appreciate anybody that can tolerate watching me talk and be goofy and all that stuff. So I know I'm silly. Let me grab my purse. Hold on a second. I want to do a crossbody. I don't know if I want to do this one or not. I could do like I have my little baby crossbody, but it's smaller, but it's okay. I'll stick with this one. I'm just going to pick up my groceries. I'm tripping now. So I got my cards in here. I got my cards, ID. I just gotta grab my phone. I'm always in the habit of taking earbuds. I take earbuds everywhere. So I'm gonna do that. Go get my groceries. That's my delicioso. And I will talk to y'all soon. And hey, you know what? For 51 years old, I don't think I'm doing that bad. Have a great night.